Welcome to my channel. Every weekend I share part of a book to explore life-changing concepts to help you. Today we're tackling something I know you've been asking about: the power of small habits. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, real change just seems out of reach? Maybe you've set big goals, losing weight, writing a book, building a business, only to lose motivation after a few weeks. What if I told you that the secret to lasting success isn't about dramatic transformations, but something much simpler? Tiny, consistent actions, so small they almost seem insignificant. Today, we're going to explore why these small habits make all the difference and how you can use them to create extraordinary results in your life. Imagine two people. One improves by just 1% every day, maybe reading a few pages, doing 5 push-ups, or learning a new word in a foreign language. The other declines by 1%, skipping workouts, procrastinating, making small, unhealthy choices. After 1 year, the first person isn't just slightly better. They're 37 times better than where they started. The second? They've nearly undone all their progress. That's the power of compounding. Small actions, repeated consistently, lead to massive change over time. Think of it like planting an oak tree. You don't see growth overnight, but with steady watering, that tiny sapling becomes an unshakable force. Your habits work the same way. Still skeptical? Let me tell you about the British cycling team. Before 2003, they were so bad that no British cyclist had won the Tour de France in over a century. Then, a new coach arrived with a radical idea. Instead of chasing one big breakthrough, they'd improve every tiny detail by just 1%. They redesigned bike seats for comfort, tested the best massage gels, even taught riders how to wash their hands properly to avoid illness. These changes seem trivial, but together, they transformed the team into champions. At the 2008 Olympics, they dominated. Why? Because small gains, when stacked, create unbeatable systems. Here's the problem with goals. They're fleeting. Think about New Year's resolutions. You might say, "I'll lose 20 pounds." But what happens after you hit that number? Without a system, old habits creep back in. Winners and losers often share the same goals. What separates them is their daily routines. Let's say you want to write a book. Setting a goal, write 50,000 words, is overwhelming. But a system? Write 200 words every morning with my coffee. That's doable. In a year, you'll have a manuscript without burnout. Systems make progress automatic, like a river carving a canyon. Slowly, inevitably. Ever started a new habit only to give up because nothing's happening? That's the plateau. Progress isn't linear. Early on, you'll feel like you're running in place, but beneath the surface, your efforts are compounding. Imagine learning guitar. For weeks, your fingers fumble. Then one day, click. You're playing chords effortlessly. The breakthrough didn't come from that last practice session. It came from all of them. The lesson? Trust the process. The seed doesn't see the tree, but it keeps growing anyway. Ready to put this into action? Here's how. 1. Pick a tiny habit. Something so easy you can't say no. Floss one tooth beats floss all teeth. 2. Anchor it. Tie it to an existing habit. After I brush my teeth, I'll do 2 squats. Celebrate small wins. Did your micro habit. Say, "I'm the kind of person who does this." That's identity change, the ultimate goal. Remember, it's not about perfection. Miss a day? Just restart. The 1% rule isn't a sprint, it's a lifestyle. The greatest myth about success is that it requires monumental effort. The truth? It's the opposite. Small, ordinary actions, repeated consistently, create extraordinary results. So ask yourself, what's your 1% today? Because the person you'll be in a year depends entirely on the habits you start now. And remember, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Take a moment now. What's one tiny habit you'll commit to today? Write it down, say it out loud, then go do it, and let the compounding begin. If you found this helpful, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments what topic you want me to cover next.